tuned in to O Comes the Dawn on NorthCoastUnderground.com and Facebook Live. Welcome to O Comes the Dawn with Lisi and Kev, the show that reflects on life's lessons, whether good, bad, or ugly. Each week, we talk about ourselves, each other, and even you if you let us. Why? Because nothing's off limits when we use our lessons to help others. So tune in to our show on Facebook Live and NorthCoastUnderground.com and share with us what dawned on you today. It just may save someone some time, or at least make them smile. Welcome to O Comes the Dawn. I'm your host, Alicia. But by this time, you can call me Lisi. It's been some time now. So, this show is about life and the new things we learn every single day. So tell me, what dawned on you today? Did you learn something new about yourself? You learned something new about your loved ones, or a new hack, or how to do something? Or did you simply wake up to the dawning of a new day and you're grateful? Well, that and much more we will tackle every single week. So tell me, Kev, what dawned on you today?
What dawned on me today is I need to be a better son.
You need to be a better son?
Yeah, Mother's Day is coming up, and since my mom gotten vaccinated, I probably saw her twice. So this past Sunday, I was taking a bike ride since it was nice out, and I actually, rode by her house, and she just happened to be cooking dinner, so I kind of made it right on time. But I need to go see my mom outside of that regardless, and just go visit her and see how she's doing, check on her. She's, she will be 80 this coming November.
Really?
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah, she's a vibrant 80 at that. She still cut her own grass, and she still would shovel her own snow. She's very efficient for her old age. She won't depend on too many people, especially men, even though she has 2 boys.
Well.
But I just gotta be a better son. That's what dawned on me.
Yeah. Well, dang. Well, I'm not gonna say I need to be a better daughter, because actually I think I do pretty good in that department. I try and do everything I can for my parents. And anytime they need me, I want to be there. I want to be there and be consistent. Especially since I only have one brother here in Cleveland. The rest of my siblings, hey everybody. By the way, North Coast Underground. Welcome to O Comes the Dawn. I'm Alicia. Just wanted to give you a special shout out for those who are listening online. Facebook family, just want to give you a shout out too before we get all the way into the show. So again, I was just saying, I think I do a pretty good job of being a daughter. I try and do my best. I'm the only one here in Cleveland other than my one brother, and so I do pretty good in that department. I can't deny that. At least I do my best. How about that?
Yeah. That's all you can do at the end of the day. Just do your best,
Yeah. So, I think what dawned on me today is that balance is the key to a good life. And to elaborate on that, I was just thinking, like, if I give something too much time, if I give something too much effort, if I pay something too much attention, then it takes away from something else. So just trying to constantly balance out the stuff that I'm doing in life, because I'm constantly busy.
Yeah.
I'm a really busy person, and it's not because I want to necessarily, but I'm always working on something, working on a goal, trying to accomplish something, trying to move forward.
Okay, well, what are you juggling right now that you're trying to balance? I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick.
Well, I mean, mommyhood.
Okay.
Not just being a mother, but also being in school. I mean, we're both in school.
Yeah.
Also, I am a CEO of my own company, Instrumentality.
Yeah.
I am also, I'm over 2 ministries at my church, plus I'm a minister.
Okay.
So I am over the dance ministry and the music ministry at my church.
Okay.
And so altogether, I'm probably over about 20 or more people between the two. And yeah, and this
and
radio
the
show.
radio show, and with 3 plus, how many you adding this week?
Oh
Children?
yeah, I'm adding 2 more kids this week.
Yeah.
Oh, my brother is turning 50, and he's going to he's gonna celebrate his birthday. So he asked, could I watch his kids? And like a crazy person, I said, yeah.
He's
So
not crazy. He's being a good auntie. You probably figured that, he probably needed that getaway time also.
blah blah blah.
Where is he going? He's taking a trip out.
I can't tell where he's going, because then people will know. Then people will know. But I will say he deserves this time. My brother never asked me to do anything. He never asked me to take care of his kids or to be there for his kids, especially since he knows I have our other brother's kids, you know?
Yeah.
So he really deserves this. He will be 50. I think that's a really big moment, you know? So,
that's a milestone in some
Yeah.
communities because of hypertension and some other things that may take us out. But yeah, that's a blessing.
That is a blessing. Yeah, it is. And I mean, even if nothing was going on, 50 is big.
Yeah.
To make it 50 years, and he's such a good father, So happy about being able to help.
Yeah. So he stays here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's my only sibling here in Cleveland.
Okay.
Everybody else lives in Dayton,
okay.
Ohio. That's where my dad is from originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to have siblings kind of out of town, because if they live out of town, I probably would. Yeah, I got at least Dayton.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still Ohio, but at least I can go to Dayton and visit them. I tell you one thing that I really found out. I found out that their Scene 75.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing.
I've been down in there with
Oh
with
my
the inside
gosh.
go-kart and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. The laser tag and.
Yeah, but see, ours has that. But theirs,
I didn't even know we had one.
Yeah, we have a Scene 75. But I tell you what, they added a new part to their Scene 75. And so they have all these freaking rides. It's like a carnival in there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my kids, I don't even know what the thing is called, but when you get on it and it spins up yeah, that's a horrible description.
Sound like something I lose my lunch on, so I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, so I tried to ride a bull, because they have bull
The
riding.
mechanical bull.
Oh, yeah. And I did not last at all.
Okay, you're supposed to, I think, 8 seconds or whatever.
It was not even 8 seconds. As soon as the thing started, I fell off the side twice. And so I had gave the camera to my son to record, and he was like, Mom, I couldn't even press play. You fell off the bull before I even pressed play. But yeah, so just the balancing act of everything is a constant. Hey, just the balancing act of just trying to do all that I do, and not lose my mind, for real.
Yeah. I mean, that can. I wouldn't say become frustrating, but yet still it keeps you busy. So you shouldn't have no frustrations unless something goes wrong. Then yeah, but that's.
Listen,
I
with
love
all
to
that
stay
stuff-
busy so I don't get frustrated.
No, I am fine. The crazy part is with as much as I do, I am actually really good with not doing anything. How about that?
Yeah.
I have no problem with
great.
sitting in the house.
Yeah, me too.
No problem with sitting on my couch. No problem with any of that. But I don't get that often, so maybe that's why, But yeah. So when I leave here, I will have 5 kids for the next 5 days. How about that?
Better you than me.
Superwoman. Not better you.
Better you than
That's
me.
so rude.
Why is that?
That's so rude.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, I bet it is. We
I
just
feel
gonna keep
blessed not
throwing
to
that
be
word
there.
out.
Yeah, I feel blessed not to be there.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I'd say that because their ages too. I mean, I don't have. They're no babies. Mm-hmm. The youngest is 8, and then I have 2 14-year-olds, an 11 and a 12-year-old.
Oh, okay.
So altogether, these 5 kids are gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I went to the grocery store this morning.
That's gonna be the interesting thing.
Feeding them?
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you. So during class, I was actually cooking. I was cooking spaghetti, and I was cooking turkey wings. Isn't that weird?
No,
Not to go together.
No.
I was trying to be proactive and
yeah.
get multiple meals going.
Yeah.
So I got I got my turkey legs, and then I asked my mom she's gonna put some rice in my turkey wings, and then I made the spaghetti. So they had spaghetti and salad today, and then we got burgers. Listen, I planned the menu.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, we got hot dogs one day, we got burgers another day, we got I got breakfast foods, I got cereal and all kinds of stuff.
I think I need to come over for dinner.
Listen, come on. Shoot, after two people, you kind of stop, counting anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just make the portion a little bit smaller and everybody eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when does your brother come back?
Sunday,
Oh,
Mother's Day.
So that's what I was about to ask you. So, are they I'm gonna have to tell the kids to get together and get your Mother's Day.
Listen, they better get together, give me an auntie present, a mommy present. It's so cute. My 14-year-old, actually, he's already ordered mine, but he was trying to do it secretively, and he ordered from Wish. So I'll get my present next month. He's like, Mom, it comes on the 9th. And I was like, I'll see it on the 9th of next month.
Next month, yeah. June,
If that.
June 9th.
If that, yeah. July. Yeah.
Now, as far as, are you have any plans, or are you going to get your mother anything?
I can't tell either way because she's on here.
I mean, you could say, yeah, Mama, she's expecting a
Listen,
gift, but you
so
don't have to disclose, really.
Me and my mother are really very understanding both ways. Like, my mom is like, you got a lot going on, so she's always like that. And so, yes, I plan to do something special for my mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't. Most people think their mother is the best mother in the world, but I will fight you over my mama. She's really the best.
I'm not allowed to fight you over my mom.
Well.
I got in trouble. Just side story. I got in trouble in school once because a little boy called my mom a B, and I got exactly. So I got suspended, but I got a whipping when I got home because I was defending her honor. Yeah, I'm defending your honor. She's like, long as I'm not, you don't have to worry about what people say about me, son.
That's true, but they still would have got popped in the back of the head. At least the pops. You would have at least got a pop in the back of the head.
So my mom's not up for defending her honor. She already knows where she stands. So, But for me, this weekend I'm gonna. I know she's not listening, so I'll probably go to church. I'm gonna sneak up on her and go to church. So I know she. If I ask her what do you want, she, as long as I have my health, I have everything.
Aww.
So for the most part, usually me or my wife, she'll go. Well, my wife mainly will go to, one of the stores to get her an angel or something like that.
Okay.
So she's a collector. That she has a lot of angels. That's the one thing we know we can get her that she'll really appreciate.
Really?
I mean, she'll appreciate anything else, but we'll know she really will love
She'll
it,
love
and,
it.
and truly, yeah.
Now, secretly, she might be like, I'm sick of these angels. The angels all over. And they give me one more angel.
Nah, she started even saying, if you give me another one, get the stone one, put out my garden and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So like just different types, like whether it's jewelry, whether it's something to go
not
around
too
the
much,
house.
not too much jewelry, just something to go around the house, a little statue, little figurines. Some years back, I had a friend who worked with stained glass and made some stained glass ones
nice.
with her name, and I got a couple of them done for my aunts. She wanted those done for her. She actually has those now since a couple of my aunts done passed. So,
wow.
So she's a collector of angels.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, since my mother is listening, Henry, you have to really figure out what you want. You gotta figure out like one main thing that you really like. Like she likes the color red. I know that.
Uh-huh.
And other than that, I don't know. So, Mom, you have to make a list and check it twice.
Yeah.
And tell me what you really like so I can just buy it every single year for birthdays, for holidays, for all of it.
Yeah. One gift that touches all holidays.
Yeah.
But I know for me, going to church for her, that's going to make her day. That's going to brighten her day. And I can get a free meal out of it, even though she's the same.
Oh my gosh, you're supposed to cook on Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, I can get a free meal.
She's not supposed to have to cook on Mother's Day.
Yeah, well, why not?
What do you mean, why not? Because that's the one day you're not supposed to have to do anything.
What about your birthday?
What?
What about your birthday? You cook on your birthday?
Listen, so.
So you changing the rules on how many days a man's supposed to cook, huh?
I know you ain't doing
I'm
that.
just asking. I just want to know. I'm just.
That has nothing. First of all,
fellas,
First of all, you're husband, right?
Yes.
So your rules is a little different. I don't got no man cooking me no food.
Well, I gotta cook to eat. Plus she works a lot, so
Your wife?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think on the days that are special, people should feel special. So the thing that they do the most, or the thing that would take the most pressure off of them, that's the thing that you should do.
Yeah.
So if she's the person who always has the kids, if she's the person who's always cooking, make sure she ain't got to worry about them kids. Make sure she ain't got to worry about cooking.
Well, I try and do that anyway, but sometimes you know how you
Cook
ladies are. Y'all often want to, no, I got it, and later on complain about what what y'all done said, y'all done stepped up to do after I done said,
Okay.
I take care of it.
Okay, Mr. Mars and Venus, let's go there.
I take care.
Let me tell you why we tell you that. We tell you all that because you don't do it in excellence. I can't stand somebody half doing something or doing it when they want to do it when you didn't just ask them to do it. If I wanted it done an hour later or 3 hours later or 2 days later, then I could have did it myself in the first place. I'm asking you to do it because it needs to be done, and I wanted it done right then.
Now, everything I do is in excellence.
Oh, boy.
When I wake up, I breathe excellence. I ain't gonna say what my dude really said, but I breathe excellence when I wake up.
That's funny. Yeah. Okay, so what does breathing excellence even mean? Like,
okay. Well, I'll put it to you like this: I'm the type of person within my relationship that anything you need me, I have you. Just let me know.
Well, I'll talk to your wife about this, because frankly, I don't know if you're living up to this, because you could tell me anything.
Why? Are you serious?
You can tell me anything.
Are you kidding me? I do laundry. I cut grass. I cook. We discussed this a few weeks back.
We did. But see, are you doing it consistently? Are you consistent with it?
Yeah, cooking, not so much laundry.
Yeah,
I'm back on the laundry now because we got a new dryer. We're going back and forth about a dryer for quite some time. We bought a washer 5 years ago, but she didn't want to get the dryer.
Okay.
Why do women do that? I wanted to get this set. We already can get this set. We put money in this dryer, but it was just a washer then. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well, I'm not privileged enough
later
to buy mine in sets. So I got my washer first because that's what was broke, and then I got a dryer.
But I just didn't want to wait for the dryer to go. Then we didn't have nothing, which it didn't go. It was just so loud. So finally, I was just like, yeah, it's about that time. But now, since we got that, I'm back on the washing tip.
Oh, okay. We'll get back on your job.
Well, I need clean clothes too, though.
I think the misconception is that we just fuss for no reason. But when I ask somebody for help, it's because I actually need help, because I really don't like asking for it. Because you really do want it done.
But this is your partner. Way. This is your partner. Why would you want to not ask your partner for help?
No, what I'm saying is a lot of times women want it done a certain way. And so that's why they don't ask for the help, because their partner, a lot of times men are lazy. I'm sorry, but don't be looking at the camera.
You hear that, fellas? It's a certain way, yeah. Then if you don't do it, then it becomes something else.
Okay, so I said, perfect example. So the kitchen. Let's talk about the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, when someone says, "Hey, can you do the dishes?" Do you just do the dishes, or do you clean the kitchen? Because a lot of times what happens is, with my children, if I say clean, and I had to change my vocabulary. I had to change it.
You had to tell details.
I had to give details. Because if I say wash the dishes, they would only wash the dishes. It could be stuff stacked on the stove. The stove could be dirty. The counter could be dirty. The floor could be dirty. The table could be dirty. Anything else that could be dirty. If all I said was to go and do the dishes, them jokers is just doing the dishes.
Hey, that's I'm doing what you told me to do.
Yes. So I had to change it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give the detail.
Yeah. Hey, okay. So I started saying, "Hey, can you clean the kitchen?" And so when men clean the kitchen, if you got a countertop that ain't white, which most countertops ain't white, they don't clean they don't clean off the counter. They don't clean off the stove. When men make sandwiches, you guaranteed to have some crumbs that from the bread. You guaranteed to have, if they pour Kool-Aid or juice, you're guaranteed to have Kool-Aid or juice, some droppings
somewhere,
on the floor, on
sticky.
the table. Yes, something sticky.
Something
And then you definitely are the person who gonna put your hand in it. I'm the one who got my hand in the juice. I'm the one who put something down, and now it's crumbs all over what I had. Because men have do stuff. Not all men. I ain't saying that.
Not you know, I can attest to that. I have, if I just wanted to do the dish, especially if I'm about to cook right then and there. But when I'm done, I want to clean my kitchen. Yeah, I clean the stove, everything. I may not sweep or mop the floor right then and there, but I at least got to clean the stove. I got a black stove too, so
you got a black stove.
Yeah,
Okay.
shows up.
I got a white stove. Okay, so just a sidebar. I'm not an oven cleaner.
I'm not either.
I'm not an oven cleaner at all.
My wife does. She has. I have before, but I'm not. I'd rather wipe it out or something like that. The whole spraying chemicals in there and letting it.
Ain't that weird? That's weird to me. I can't get with it.
Somebody
I feel like
putting
it's
food in
gonna be
here.
in my food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm the person. Oh, okay. I have no problem with dishes being in the sink. Some people like dishes out of their sink every night. But I tell you what, I don't mind the dishes in the sink if it's like one or two. Yeah. And then it has to be rinsed out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just don't sit in there without rinsing out and got crusty food on.
Oh my God, the ketchup smell. I hate the smell of dried ketchup on plates.
It smells like tomatoes, doesn't it?
No, it smells like ketchup.
Don't smell like tomatoes.
Or school, what do you call that stuff? The school barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. I used to hate that smell. Yeah. It's certain stuff I hate.
Well, the barbecue sauce at school is a lot of tomato paste, basically. It's not really barbecue sauce.
I guess I'm not a big tomato fan because all that stuff get on my nerves.
So Miss Proud said her kids give her a hard time about doing it, huh?
No, I think she was talking about her husband. Or at a certain time, at a certain time, or they give you a hard time about doing it. Yes, that's the problem.
No.
Yes. Okay.
No. I mean, it depends on when I'm sitting here trying to watch the game. Now you want to clean all of a sudden? Come on, man. Wait till the game go off or something,
No, okay, I can understand that. But sometimes I don't care about the game.
But this is when you want your me time. This is our me time in a sense, You sitting there watching the game. Then all of a sudden you want to start cleaning. I'm like, okay, go ahead.
Okay. But it depends. Games are like hours.
Yeah.
So you want me to wait for you to do something that you probably should have did before the game started, and now you want me to wait for a 4-hour game to be finished.
Yeah. You better
before you can.
Better hope I'm still awake by the time the game is over
with
to do what you want me to do also.
And yes, a self-cleaning oven would help. Someone on Facebook said that a self-cleaning oven does that. You are correct. I don't have that though. I don't have that luxury. I got my oven from I think her name is Jacqueline. Her name Jacqueline. It's some place on Broadway for all our Clevelanders. It's a place on Broadway that sells used appliances. And so I got my oven from Jacqueline's. I think it's called Jacqueline's. Jaclins. So it's on Broadway in Cleveland, and I really like it. It was cheap. I ain't even gonna lie. It has no frills. It's nothing that great, but it works, and it's electric. Whoopee.
I knew
You knew that was coming.
I knew that was coming.
Oh shoot! It's 6:24, and we haven't even gotten into our subject for today.
I'm sitting here trying to mess with this and see if I can get the sweep to play. I'm gonna have to figure this out.
So for those of you who are on North Coast Underground online, if you hear our voices going up and down, that's because Mr. Kevin has been messing with our levels since we started.
Well, they coming even because I have people tell me that I'm speaking too low and that they hear you too.
Because you all very white over there.
I'm a very soft-spoken individual.
Oh my God, I'm a very soft-spoken individual.
Would you woo woo woo?
You singing now?
That very white, baby.
Oh yeah, telling me this, telling me that. You know, I actually had a student of mine who I was trying to figure out some like low songs for him to sing, because for those of you who don't know, I give voice lessons, so I always have them pick a song. I try and get them to pick their own song, so there's something that they're interested in. But sometimes, like, they'll pick a song and it doesn't really fit. So then I have to find something for him. So this particular guy, he has a really low register. And so I was like, you know, what can we use for you? And so once I started looking at Barry White and Lou Rawls and all kinds of...
Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill?
Yeah, you don't think he's low, his voice?
No, Johnny Gill ain't got no low voice.
Hey,
that just shows you don't
deep
sing.
Voice. What?
Zip on your red dress.
There you go. High heels.
Oh, okay, maybe so, but nah, but tonight will be a special night. No, that's not.
So you on super low in the basement bass.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we had to go practice what you preach. But then I found out his voice could actually go a little higher. He just had to get used to using it, and so we actually did some Bill Withers. That's the guy that sings "Lovely Day."
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely Day.
Yeah, but that's not the song he did. I don't even remember what it was. But I'm just, yeah. But anyway. Okay, so our topic for today, I don't know how we didn't go to it already. We were having too much fun talking about balancing life. But our topic for today is actually talking about liars. Trust. And lying, and do people really want to hear the truth? So, Kevin, do you think people really want to hear the truth?
No. I'll say no. I'll stick with no.
Okay, elaborate.
I mean, people say, don't lie to me, but once you hear the truth, it can be very upsetting.
Yeah.
So some people,
what the truth is.
I don't understand why some people want that pain. Honestly, it depends on the lie, what the lie is also,
Yeah.
So I just don't want to say no, just to say no, but yeah.
Just lie to me. I was telling Kev about, it's a CeeLo song, and it's called The Experience. And so, in the lyrics, he says, you don't want to hear the truth, so I'm going to lie to you, make it sound flat to you. And so, and I do think that's true. A lot of times people do not want to hear the truth, because the truth often hurts.
Yeah.
That saying is very true. The truth often hurts people. And a lot of times we don't even want it.
But that's what I'm saying. Some people don't want to, me personally, I guess you got to know the individual who you're dealing with also. There's not too many things that can hurt my feelings. So I don't, I honestly prefer the truth. Yeah. Because I don't want to come back after finding out something different or from somebody else. Then that's where the heartbreak or the disrespect you feel come into play.
Yeah, I prefer someone tell me the truth, and so the first thing that comes to mind is when people are in relationships and somebody's cheating.
Yeah,
and the friends have to figure out whether they should tell their friend the truth or whether they should just let it go and let them find out for themselves.
How do you go about doing that? Okay, like you saying, you out and about, and you see your girlfriend's dude over there having dinner with somebody. How do you approach that? How do you go over and say something to him? Because how do you know it's not a business meeting?
Okay, so
how do you know it's not as innocent as it could be innocent, just as simple as a meeting?
Okay, so first off, I am very grateful that I've never been put into that situation. So that's first and foremost. But secondly, I am I also am not in nobody's business to that extent anyway. So it's no way that I would go over to somebody and be like, hey, you Sequisha's man. I don't know nobody named Sequisha, so I'm just, you you Sequisha's man. You get up off, get out of here. I'm not even that type of person. I think that's really invasive. I think it's too much room for error.
Uh-huh.
And I think at some point it's not minding your business. And I will say, if it's one of my friends, I am going to be protective. I am going to be that person who is like,
you do go over and say something. You do.
No,
go
I wouldn't say
hi.
nothing to him.
Well, why not?
Because that part is overstepping.
Wow.
Because what if it is a
Now, if he's sitting there with one of his homeboys and you saw him, would you go over and speak to him then? If he's a good friend like that?
Okay, so it depends. It depends on the relationship.
It depends. It's old folks' diapers. Would you do it or not?
What I'm saying is, it depends on if him and I are friends too. If she and I are friends, if I'm just friends with the woman and not friends with the man, then unless we just happen to bump into each other, I'm not just gonna speak to him. That's not what I do, because I'm real big on boundaries.
Yeah.
When it comes to any man, I'm real big on boundaries.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever be. I don't want anybody to ever look at me or ever wonder about if I'm trying to be deceitful.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to push up on somebody, that's not my style.
Yeah.
So I'm very honest in that respect. I'm very honest to a fault anyway. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
But especially in that situation, I wouldn't just go up to him like, "Yo, Tyrone, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Like, unless me and him just happen to bump into each other, I'm probably not gonna say nothing. We could be in the same place for hours, but if we don't bump into each other and we not cool, I'm not gonna say nothing. What for?
You gonna tell on Tyrone because he ain't gonna have nobody to call.
Here's
we're
my
supposed
thing.
to call Tyrone.
If Tyrone,
You just not caught that.
You're right. I did use Tyrone. I should have used Cleophas or Domino or some other thing so they can call Tyrone.
Yeah, who was Tyrone gonna call now?
Yeah, right. I wonder who Tyrone called. She never named her man.
He'll call Kevin. He'll call Tyrone to call. He'll call me.
Tyrone better not call Kevin. Don't get yourself in no drama. But yeah, I'm not the type of person who, I don't even know if I would like take a picture. Like, okay, so Facebook family online. If you were in that situation, what would you do? Would you take a picture? Would you go up to the person, or would you completely leave it alone? Please let me know, because I don't think I would do anything.
The messy one's gonna go up there like, "Hey, how you doing? He married to my girl. She gonna announce it. The quiet one gonna call her girl and be like, "Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, the quiet one might
you and Cleophas, all right?
Not Cleophas,
Cleophas got to call Tyrone, so we can't use Tyrone."
You're right. So yeah.
Now me, if I saw one of my dude's girls, I don't know how I would approach it. I would have to call my dude, like, what's going on? How's the household?
Yeah, you gotta feel that one out.
Because sometimes it could be ain't too many of my friends in open relationships or whatever. Oh, what if he's having
dinner with an ex?
With an ex.
They just needed closure. Like, some of that stuff just ain't your business.
But it depends on the individual again. Because if you have a jealous partner like that, you might as well say something before somebody else say something if you're going to have a dinner like that.
But what if you don't have a jealous partner? Either way it goes, your line of communication should have been open to where you said, "Hey, I'm having dinner with Susie."
Well, true.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm tripping off a lot of ladies saying, "Leave it alone." Are y'all serious out here?
My dad said, "Stay in your lane." So
at Mary, she said, "Leave it alone."
Because actually, I talked to her about this last night.
Okay.
I actually talked to her about this, and I don't know. I just don't see myself. Oh,
Then she did the setup. She
said call her to tell her to come and have a drink.
Then she did the setup.
My girl did. Oh. Yes, you could. Because that is true. So for those of you who are listening, we didn't read the whole comment. The comment said, call her to come and have a drink with you. and then she could catch him herself.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But here's my thing too. I'm very protective of my friends, so I don't think I would put my friend in a situation for embarrassment. And you never know. Your friend could be this passive sweet person, and the person that they're kicking it with could be this little ghetto heifer who don't care about their relationship, or who maybe don't even know.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want my friend. I'm protective of my friends, so I would never want to put my friend in a position where they have to be worried. I have to be worried about a fight. I have to be worried about my friend getting hurt in public. I don't want my friend to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think I would really do anything. Yes.
Are you a good friend if you don't do anything?
I am a very good. Okay. So what I mean is, in that spot, I don't think I would say anything. So when it happened to me, I had friends who did not outright say it.
Yeah.
I had friends who were like, "So do you think he's seeing somebody else?" and they gave me room to think about it myself. Hi. They gave me room to think about it myself, and they gave me room to if I wanted to pursue it, then I could. And then if I didn't want to pursue it, then they just backed off. Okay. But they were good enough friends for me to where they were concerned, and they put the bug in my ear, but they didn't overstep. Because sometimes we know that it's too many people who know their man is cheating, or who know their woman is cheating, and they don't care. Or they want to keep that person. They don't want to be lonely. So they deal with it.
So they compromise themselves just to be with that.
How many movies have we seen where we were just talking about a family that
true
prays.
Relationships, movies.
True relationships. But we were just talking about a family that prays, and how when the wife came to talk to the guy's mother, and the mother was like, "Well, what did you want out of this situation?
What did you want?
Like,
he got the same room as his daddy, got the same measurements, and she broke it down for Kathy Bates. Is that Kathy Bates? Yeah, I think she played the mom in that.
Her. Yeah. But she told her, like, look, if you in this situation, take charge of the situation.
She was like, "You're a woman scoring without a prenup."
How about that?
Oh man,
a woman scoring without a prenup. That didn't matter in my case.
Man. but your mother-in-law, I wish my mama would tell me, "You a woman scoring no." Mama, whose team you on anyway?
Listen, my mama was always on team right.
Mama, whose team you on?
It wasn't. I appreciate my mother, because my mother was always on team right. It was not about Alicia. It was not about whoever I was with. It was about right. So if the person was right, then that's where she stood on.
Yeah.
Now she wouldn't do it publicly, where the other person would know that she was on their team. Mm-hmm. She would pull me to the side, because that she still respected me enough to do that. But at the end of the day, she would tell me when I was wrong. And sometimes that's the problem too. You don't have nobody in your corner that's telling you what's right.
Yeah, a genuine person who's really not giving you their pain, but giving you their honest opinion on how you should navigate without telling you what you should do, basically.
So we have somebody on here who's saying, I try not to say people's names, but one of the comments says, "I've been through that and ended up being in an unexpected ambush. Most humiliating thing ever, and tons of so-called friends and family members knew." Listen, now the person who's saying this comment knows firsthand that I've been in this exact same situation, and it's a lot of women who's been in this exact same situation. So I really am really happy about my friends that did not put me in a situation that was going to have me embarrassed, that was going to have me ambushed, like she said, that was not going to have me
slapped in the face.
Listen, I wish you would put me in a fight and claim to be my friend. Mm-hmm. No, and then I guess it depends on what type of person you are. If you that hood girl that want to fight, then maybe that's for you.
But that smoke.
Listen,
About that life.
I'm not about that. No, I'm a person who I'm private. As open as I live my life, because I'm very truthful, I also am private about my personal matters. You don't go telling my business out there.
Yeah.
You don't tell everything about me. You respect me. I demand respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I demand that whoever it is come and be correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, some more comments. So, when you tell someone out of love, it can backfire. Yeah, sometimes it does. Because sometimes people are not really ready.
No.
They're not really ready to hear the truth, or they, like I said before, they don't want to. Some women know they man been cheating for years and do not want to be, and don't know how to get out of that situation.
Why is that? Why? Because they need that other half for the standard of living. Why is that?
I don't even
why
think
put
it's
yourself
that, 'cause
through that?
Most women are independent these days.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, most of the time we don't even need y'all. I
ain't tripping. Yeah,
really
you
mean
know,
it like
I mean,
that.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. Financially and everything. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Well, yeah, I'm saying financially, a lot of times women are really taking care of themselves. Yeah. But people, when it comes to loneliness, people take a lot of stuff that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
When it comes to where I think I should be in life versus where I am. So let that biological clock start ticking.
Yeah.
Or let you get in a situation where you got multiple kids by this person, or you had multiple kids and then this person married you, and now if you get out, who else gonna take your 5 kids? You know, so all of this
people
stuff
out there.
up.
There's good people out there who would take on that responsibility and love you and give you everything that you probably was missing.
True.
But I just don't understand people who want to be in. No, they shouldn't have to.
But it is.
But if you love that individual that you're getting with, it becomes the package deal with your children also. So, but with people not wanting to get out of relationships like that, do you think they're in love with the person or just in love with the thought of the person?
I think sometimes they're in love with the thought.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
The thought of having somebody by them sides, even though they may be tolerating a lot of stuff they shouldn't, just having somebody by them side, which is sad.
I hate that.
Well, it's
that phrase, I can do bad all by myself, that is real to me.
Is it?
Yes. You got me messed up. My home is my domain. Mm-hmm. It's where my peace is. Mm-hmm. So if you in the same house with me and you don't like me, you got to go. Okay? If you don't go. I am fine with you going because I can be by myself and be peaceful and be so in love with myself, and I will pay my bills myself.
So you can coexist with somebody for a few months?
No.
They have to go immediately?
No.
Because I was my mom, she remarried my father, and they did that for a little bit. They got divorced like the end of '99, but she didn't move out till like almost mid 2000 or whatever. And I didn't get that. Why, if we're not gonna be together, I don't know if I can be in the same domain with you.
No, I've never. And see, so
hold on, I'm sorry to cut you off, but being married with somebody respectfully, could you do that? Would you be willing to do that if they had to get on their feet, or still a hard no? You got to go. It's no longer us no more.
It depends. It depends on what the situation is. If you stepping out, mm-hmm. and you have made a conscious decision to disrespect our union, to disrespect me as the person who supports you, because when I'm in something, I'm all the way in. Mm-hmm. I got your back. I'm doing everything I can. But when you have made this conscious decision, because cheating ain't no mistake. Cheating ain't no mistake.
It's no mistake?
That ain't no mistake.
Ain't nobody actually following nobody?
Ain't nobody fall. Ain't nobody fall. Ain't nobody trip and fail.
Oops, I didn't.
Nope. So when you make a conscious decision to cheat on me, you made a conscious decision that you're not going to be with me.
That you're not going to be
with me. And that includes the household.
Yeah. So it's a hard no. We can't.
That's a hard no.
We can't work this out. That's it.
No, I'm not saying we can't work this out. No, I tried to work. I would try and work it out.
Okay.
Because I've been in the situation, mm-hmm. and I tried to work it out. So if it comes to the place where we can't, I cannot compromise my peace.
Yeah.
I do not compromise my peace. I tell you why. Because when you compromise your peace, that's when you become sick. That's when disease can come into your body, because now you're holding on to something, and you're not releasing the way that you should. We're not set up to hold stuff like that. We're not set up to hold stress.
Yeah, body gonna break down.
Yeah, your body break down. Cancers in your body and all kinds of infections and ulcers, and you got me messed up. I am gonna be healthy. Yeah. If I'm gonna get sick, it ain't gonna be because no food. You got me messed up. I would never deal with nobody and let them hurt my physical. You ain't gonna hit me. You ain't gonna disrespect me. You ain't gonna take me to a place where I feel like I'm less than I am. No, I love myself. That's one thing I can say. I love myself. And it's not a matter of being selfish. It's not a matter of being self-centered, cuz I love on everybody I know. But I ain't gonna take no mess.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. I hear something playing too. Also.
Yeah. For those who are online, if you hear something playing, we apologize. We're trying to figure out what that is. Trying to figure out what that is. But yeah. So, I had a really interesting thing online that I found, because I was looking up people who laugh, for the show. And so we came across a story about a man. His name, I guess Takashi. I can't put it. No, not Takashi. Oh, I don't remember the Yeah, I'm talking about the guy who sued his wife. He divorced and sued his wife for $120,000 for being incredibly ugly. He sued his wife because when they had their baby, the baby came out ugly. Ugly. Like, I'm putting up quotation marks, people, because I don't know what this baby looked like. And I'm not going to call nobody's baby ugly, even if there are ugly babies in the world. Anyway, so this man reportedly, he sued his wife because she was incredibly ugly, and he won the case, $120,000. So let me give you a little background.
Pay me, girl.
So just to give you a little background, the woman had plastic surgery before she met him. She had $100,000 in plastic surgery done to her face. So when she met him, she didn't look nothing like she was born to look. And so he sued her for the $120,000 for, what is it? For what? What is it called?
Lying. Everything you was talking about men do. She straight up lied. I had him bamboozled.
Yeah, he sued her for lying, but I'm trying to look up, and we had it on here. Well, anyway, he sued her for lying, in layman's terms. He filed a lawsuit, and won, awarded $120,000. Could you imagine that? She paid $100,000, and he sued her for $120,000, divorced her, and called their baby ugly. How crazy is that? But see, that's what happened. I was gonna say, see, that's what happens. But in all actuality, would you consider that a lie?
They were saying here she spent over $100,000 for intense plastic surgery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To drastically change her appearance before she met him.
That's what I'm saying. But she didn't know she was gonna meet him. It was before she met him.
She knew she was ugly.
She knew she was ugly.
That's wrong.
But is that a lie? But is that a lie, or is that somebody improving themselves?
Because misguiding the truth. That's what a lot of men do. Misguiding the truth. We may not tell you up front. That's all she did. And that's what y'all would consider a lie.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if I make a personal decision to enhance something or to change something on my body, and then I meet somebody later, am I supposed to say, "Oh yeah, by the way, these aren't my lips, these aren't my eyes, this isn't my nose, this ain't my boob, this ain't my butt"? My waist was really big, and so what is that? Is that something that I really need to divulge?
Yeah,
I guess so.
I don't want you sitting close to the bonfire because you gonna melt. You got all this fake stuff. All this fake stuff.
Yeah. I don't don't think that's the case though.
Trying to truly be Barbie with all that plastic in your
my
body
gosh.
and everything.
Well, what if it wasn't plastic? What if it was like her fat injected? Her, because you can do fat transfer now.
Yeah, yeah.
So what if it? What was it? What if it was actually fat transfer and it wasn't plastic? I don't think that matters. Not in this case. But I will say this. To a certain, I think that's funny. I think it's funny. I think she should have told him at some point. You should tell your husband, hey, I had surgery.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah. Oh.
She started kicking off her legs and
her
everything.
leg
These eyes ain't really mine. These eyelashes.
Remember that episode of Fresh Prince when what's her real name? Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell was on there and she took off her, they got stuck.
Oh, the earthquake.
The earthquake, yeah. And she took off her hair, she took off her contacts, she took off her nails. Yeah. He said he was sitting in a basement, sitting on a tricycle, girl, getting on my nerves. Going out of my mind, I thought she was fine, don't know if her body is hers.
Yeah. Start ripping off everything.
Yes.
That's
yes.
That's very deceitful because she really if she come in the bedroom and get undressed and put everything on the dresser, the man might as well lay up on the dresser because that's where the girl is at. You gonna get the shell of a woman in bed with you.
So what can you actually get away with that's an enhancer then? Come on. Because
it's crazy. Well, because as men, we are so visual when we see women, and that's what's attractive. But man, I just said we were shallow, didn't I?
Yeah, you just really said you're shallow.
But yeah, to a certain extent, till we get
shallow
to
too. Because I'm telling you, I can be I will love somebody for their heart.
Yeah.
But I want to look at something too. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Men tend not to. Well, not all men. I would say some men tend not to really take care of their bodies. They got the bare belly.
Well, once we got you. We don't need to.
That's not even
nice. We can put the bait up. The bait about to get chubby now.
Are you serious?
The six pack go away.
Okay.
Why isn't it?
But
you're supposed to love me for me.
But what about the men that get rid of their wives because they gain weight? I actually saw, I don't even know if it was a TV show or whatever, but they wanted a contract so the woman could get fat.
Yeah, health is wealth.
So we talking about health now.
I'm worried about you. We in this for the long haul, baby. I need you by my side, so you got to be healthy.
So wait, the man can get fat, but the woman can't get fat.
Well, we're supposed to. That's what we're supposed to get fat and bald.
You're not supposed to get fat and bald.
Why not? That's hereditary.
You better put some grease on your hair so baby don't be bald.
But no, that's shallow of people. But yet and still, if you're in a true relationship and that person come to you with concerns, I would.
But that's
as
not
a team,
what we was even talking about.
Well, I know we wasn't. We was talking about the whole life thing. But I'm saying though, if you really love that person, you will be willing to do what they ask of you, even if to get health. I think you should get healthy. Yeah, but the thing is, how do you approach a woman by saying that? Because most women get offended if you try any way you try and present it. I don't care if you got a nice bow on it and flowers. Just,
Yeah, I appreciate a man coming to me and saying, "Hey, babe, I'm going to work out. Come with me." Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Don't just be like, "Hey, you need to get in the gym." You getting a little plump. You know what I'm saying?
Really? You really going into Twinkies again?
Look at your right. Oh, maybe your plate need to be a little smaller today. Just don't be disrespectful.
But honestly, some of the couples who do work out, they're really solid because they have that. They spending that time together.
They're spending that time together.
And looking out for each other, getting healthy, making everything better.
Yeah.
So, going forward, ladies, you don't have to hear a man lie talking about what he doing out here hanging out or whatnot. Getting back to the premise of it all, as long as you keep yourself right.
Oh, no. Well, what if she got sick?
Yeah, well.
What if if she had health issues? What if she had all your babies?
You know, God forbid anything like that happen. I would love for a man to stick by his wife's side, depending on, because we had a cancer scare in my home, so I couldn't, you know, that's something I couldn't joke about. All men, you know, do what you can to step up to help your partner.
Yeah,
for real.
yeah, I agree.
You know.
I agree. I think it's just important to want to love on your partner no matter what.
Yeah.
I think health wise, we all need to think about health.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not just a matter of it is. You're gonna look better if you feel better. You know, you're gonna look better if you exercise. You're gonna look better if you eat better. You know, your skin gonna be right. Your body gonna be tight. I'm rhyming tonight.
But not so much for you, for your partner. Now, you know, it becomes, because I know of couples who are embarrassed about their partner and stuff like that, may not want to take their partner out and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, mess around, have me naming names out here, they be mad as I don't know what. Because, you know, because I'm honest with mine, you know, like we just said, you know, if you come and ask me, I'm going to be honest about it, you know. But me and my wife, we have talked about that because she would like to work out now. But sometimes time is not conducive for that. But yet still, you got to figure out a way, you know, to get healthy, to do what you got to do. You know, not just for you, but for the relationship, you know.
Yeah, and if we're honest, you know, changing your diet, it does a lot more than we give it credit for. Mm-hmm. You know, it's people who can't work out most of the time, but if you eat some leafy greens.
Is that a fella?
That's my dad.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about. To death do us part. You got to accept me when I'm with a beer gut and bald. That's why I got these dreads now, so I can hide my bald spot too.
Oh, my God.
But beer gut and bald, to death do us part.
Listen, I can deal with bald. You can't do nothing about bald most of the time. But beer belly, you can do something about that. I want to fix the things on me that I could do something about, and I would want the person to do the same. Yeah. Oh, that story. So we also had another story about liars.
Well, it was just another Asian. These Asian guys be off the hook, you know. But it was a Japanese man who pretended to be in a serious relationship with 35 women and lied to them about his birthday to get gifts. He was arrested in Japan. It was the women who united and exposed him through the local news media. So basically what he did is he had 35 women. At one point, I'm assuming all 35, because that's what it says. He is suspected of being in a relationship with 35 women at the same time and lying about the date of his birth to defraud them. How do you feel about hey man, he need to write a book. I need some pointers or something like that. You got 35 of them.
You don't need no pointers about dating no 35 women.
You know, I've been watching Sister Wives. You still get, you know, hey.
I will say that's pretty impressive. Sister Wives is pretty impressive.
That's amazing.
But hey, did you watch? I was watching it crumble though. Because at some point people want to feel, I don't care, I don't want to step on nobody's toes.
That's next week. We're going to get into this next week for real. Because that show is very interesting to me, because you have some girls who wants to be a part of that. And that's every man's dream, to have the two women, the same household, and coexist.
That always backfires. Because somehow it's going to always backfire, because I don't care who it is. People want to feel special.
Somebody gonna feel left out.
And no one can feel special, especially not with 35 women. Now, I will say this: they did not know about each other. The 35 women did not know about each other, but when they found out, they sued him.
Yeah. Well, it says police believe he managed to receive almost $1,000 worth of gifts, such as clothing and money.
Now he couldn't have been. Now I was telling Kev, I'm like, he couldn't have been but so good at this, because he only almost got $1,000 out of 35 women. He couldn't have been but so good at it. But I guess $1,000 is a lot in some sense. 35 women.
I'm thinking it's 1,000 from each one of them. I'd be 35. 35 stacks real quick. That's what I need.
$925. Yeah. $925. $925 from 35 women. You ain't that good.
I don't like getting yelled at by one woman, and he got 34 other ones to worry about.
Yeah. and the crazy part is he told all these women that he had a different birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was just receiving birthday gifts.
Yeah.
And was making the women think that they were exclusive.
Yeah.
Women. Now listen, next week's show, we're gonna have to talk about getting our power back.
We gonna get into that. We got under a minute left, so we gonna definitely get into that next week. I got some other things we're gonna try and get into also.
Yeah, we didn't get into it.
Before we jump off real quick, I just want to give my condolences to the Rookie family. Christopher Rookie was shot and killed. He was a Lyft driver in Akron. I kind of knew him personally and his family. His wife actually did the invitations for my wedding. She would often come and see my son play different sports because she worked with my mother-in-law. She was real close to the family, so it's kind of a sad time. I know the oldest daughter, Maddie's about to graduate and going off to college, and to lose her father at this point, I do, and Rachel losing her husband and Tyler losing his dad also. So from our family, the Twitty family, Palmers, Higgs, and the Millers, we just want to send our condolences out to them.
Yes, love, prayers for strength and comfort at this time.
Yeah, sorry to kind of bring the show down, but we got to wrap it up here. You got anything, last words you want to give them? Lisi's Lessons?
Lisi's Lessons. Oh, that's a segment coming soon. So, no, I don't really want to say anything other than thank you for tuning in to Oh Comes the Dawn. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Kevin.
We'll see you next week at 6 p.m. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for chiming in.